Hello, welcome to my post-market recap. I hope you guys have had a great day. It is Wednesday. No, it's not. It's Thursday, February 29th. Happy Leap Day. This lighting is also insane, but I want to get this post-market recap quickly filmed because the lighting will be non-existent in a few minutes. But before I dive into, is this straight? Here we go. Before I dive into the post-market recap, it's obvious that I did not film, or I did film, but I did not post a live trade session because it was crazy. It was like 2.5 hours long. I was pausing, stopping, whatever. I left to go to Pilates. It was a whole thing. This week, I've been a little bit busy in the morning time, so I've been a little bit more on the go, especially because the trade opportunities haven't really taken place in the first 2 hours of the market open. It's been in the afternoon. So that's been the latest and the greatest. So I did sit down to trade today. I did not take any trades today, but I did mark one out, and I'm going to go through it right now because that's exactly what this is for. Post-market recap. Let's get into it. So I cannot get over this lighting. Let's dive right in. So on the NASDAQ, so basically this morning, my pre-market analysis, I was bullish on both the 4-hour and the 1-hour, and overall bias was bullish. I don't know why I always get those. I know what they are. My mind just can't, whatever. Anyways. So I marked out these 1-hour lows because ideally I wanted price to sweep these lows before making its move to the upside, but that was just kind of wishful thinking because price had moved so far up. It had just bought so far up that the chances of it selling all the way back down to sweep out those hourly lows was just not really going to happen. So or not likely to happen. But on the 4-hour, we were waiting for this 4-hour candle to close. It closed bullish. So that validated my bullish bias because we were bullish on the 1-hour already. Now, this was news that took place this morning. I think it was unemployment claims. So that brought price higher. And I scaled down to the 15-minute and ultimately was not really looking for much on the NASDAQ. It pulled down into this 15-minute order block, this 15-minute fair value gap, and then started to buy up. I was paying attention a little bit on the 5-minute because that's where my entry would have been. So that's what you kind of see marked out here. Price broke structure to the upside finally here with this fair value gap. Broke structure to the upside. Here. Broke structure to the upside with this fair value gap. Price kind of played around. Finally pulled back into it. Filled it, rejected, and then bought up. I did not take this trade though. But I would have had TP here, which it would not have hit just yet. So that's also why I didn't take any trades on the NASDAQ. And I kind of liked S&P because the TP levels were just not favorable, especially because we were towards the end of the day. Okay. Now moving on to ES. So very similar to the NASDAQ. Price closed, this 4-hour candle closed bullish. So that made my overall bias bullish. We were already bullish on the 1-hour as well. Very similar to the NASDAQ. The S&P pulled all the way into this 15-minute fair value gap. So I was looking on the 5-minute. Again, I did not take this trade, but I did mark it out, and TP would have been hit if I did take this trade. But price broke structure to the upside here on the 5-minute, very similar to NASDAQ. Price broke structure with a fair value gap. Price pulled back into this fair value gap, filled it to reject it, to then go on and hit TP1 and TP2. Actually hit all the way to TP3, but I had just marked it out to TP2. I had initially got into this hypothetical trade that I did not take. Again, I was just running around today, but I wanted to see what price would do. Even if I'm not taking trades, I am still getting in the habit of just marking it up just to see if my, analysis is correct, because I still think that's important for me. So I initially got into this trade though. And this is also why I didn't take it, because I was looking on the 1 minute. Now, I do not necessarily take trades off of the 1 minute, point blank, period. But I saw that price had pulled back into these 1 minute fair value gaps, filled, rejected, and I got in around here, hypothetically speaking, because I didn't actually get in. A bit of drawdown because price came into our actual area of interest, which was this 5 minute fair value gap. Filled it, rejected, and then went to go hit TP1, TP2, and TP3. So overall, bias was correct. I didn't enter in any trades. Didn't take any trades today. But finally, a trade setup. Literally the past few days haven't seen any opportunities, which is fine. But today we saw one. It was towards the end of the day. Definitely an afternoon setup, because this morning there was a lot of news kind of in the right when market opened. Price continued to buy up, but then started to retrace a bit, which is what we wanted to see. So then by the time we actually got an entry, it wasn't until the afternoon session. So that's what I've got here. Again, no trades taken today, but I love to see my overall bias and my analysis play out. I'm like, yes. So yeah, that's it. That's it for Leap Day. Not that really, it's not even, I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that. But that's it for today. Tomorrow is Friday. And tomorrow I'm also kind of going to be running around a little bit. Not going to be taking any afternoon trades, one, because it's Friday, but I am going to be sitting down, posting and filming a pre-market analysis. I'll film a live trade. I'm not sure if I'll be taking any trades, because I am not going to take any afternoon trades tomorrow because it's going to be Friday. It's just kind of silly to do so. So if I get a trade opportunity in the first 2 hours of market open, fantastic. If I don't, then honestly that won't surprise me. But that's how we're living. It's interesting though, because last week, not interesting. It just goes to show that the best thing you can do is to just continue to show up and sit and wait to see if price will give you an opportunity to enter. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't. Last week was a 4% week. This week, I haven't taken any trades at all. And then this hypothetical trade, I would have been up. But some weeks will be fantastic. Some, it's just about preserving your capital. And that's what this week has been. Just about preserving. But that's it. Thank you for tuning in to my post-market recap. Let me know in the comments below how your trading week has been. Has it been as slow as mine? Non-existent, really? Are you ending the week with a W? Are you ending the week with an L? Are you at break even? Have you not taken any trades? How many trades have you taken? Let me know. Let me know what you're trading as well. I trade the NASDAQ and the S&P 500. If you trade something different, let me know below. I kind of want to get a good gauge of where we're at and who I'm hanging out with here on the internet. But that's it for the post-market recap. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I'll see you tomorrow, which is Friday, for the pre-market analysis. Bye.